Hello everyone, welcome to Diecast Calls. Today we're going to look at a couple of variations of Hot Wheels, the Mattel Redline era from approximately 1968 through 1977 approximately, a couple of these cars. If you're going to contact me, if you have a collection for sale, I'd like to look at that. I give you a valuation. Diecastcalls@gmail.com. I'm always interested in purchasing Redline Hot Wheels. Black walls in good condition. First one here is a bifocal from 1971. This is a car that was based on the 1970 Dodge Challenger. The hood opened up. It's a plastic hood to reveal the injectors on this souped up Mopar muscle car, bifocal. Now, Mattel placed the sticker on the passenger side of the bifocal, and the owner was able to put the sticker on the driver's side. That came as a sticker set. This car was known to have problems with crumbling. In the Hong Kong factory, they had a different mixture of metal, and the fatigue of the metal was weak, and it caused what they call crumbling. I just had two of these that I let go. I gave to somebody who was able to restore them. So there's something to keep in mind for some of the Mattel manufactured cars. The other one that would have propensity for known crumbling was the What For. The What For. Now, why do they call this the What For? Because there are four engines. 1, 2, 3, 4. It also had a fin. This is a Hong Kong car. It also had a fin on the back that was able to be pulled up or to be set down. That would influence the track speed down the yellow or the orange track. You remember all that, right? It's a really nice car. This one is known to have some chip action as well because of the point. Not only chipping and wear, but also in and out of the collector case would cause some wear. This is a nice aqua version of the What For. So there's a couple little nice. That's a Bob Lovejoy design, by the way. 1971's sitting there. So let's go back. Let's go also to 1971 and look at what we call the Rocket by Baby. The Rocket by Baby was released by Mattel with an interesting little action into the design, which is you pull out the back plastic piece, the exhaust pipes. You pull out the exhaust pipe action, and what happens is, notice how the scoops open up. The scoops, the air brakes. See that? So I push it in, and the air brakes are closed. This also came in a shell promo in 1973. Mattel released this the same model without the air brakes, and without the back pull-out mechanism as a promotion for the Shell Oil Company. When you fill up with a tank of gas for 69 cents, this came in a baggie, and that was available to collectors. Very sought after. Those are all enamel too. The enamel paint is a lot different from the Spectre Flame. The Peeping Bomb was designed by Howard Reese in 1970. Howard Reese this was also a Shell promo. What's interesting about this one is talk about mechanisms, like the Rocket by Baby mechanism. This mechanism allowed the headlights to be opened or closed. Yeah. Peeping Bomb in red. And I also have this one in beautiful aqua. Beautiful Spectre Flame aqua. Same mechanism. Headlights are closed, now they're opened. Yep. The mechanisms that were included in these, this is also manufactured as a Shell promo, 1973. So then the TriBaby, 1970, this is a Larry Wood design. The TriBaby, this one is in beautiful red. This car has got a opening hatch on the back to reveal the tri-engines, 1, 2, 3. And what I'm going to do is take you down sort of a memory lane here with Larry Wood. So Larry Wood is a designer. This is only made in 1970. Let's make some room for some Larry Wood designs. How about it? Let's do that. So I'm going to put this bifocal, what for? Two 1971s, 1973 enamel, 1971, and the two Peeping Bombs from 1970, the Howard Reese design, the TriBaby. Let's do some Larry Woods for a minute. So Larry Wood was the designer of the TriBaby. And then also, which is really popular, is when Larry Wood designed the Rambling Wrecker in 1975, part of the Flying Colors era. This car was had Larry's telephone number on it, 375-1670, and unfortunately, people were calling that number, and they had to discontinue the tampo to show his telephone number because of the popularity. This is made with a plastic base. Larry Wood design right there. Two Larry Woods right there. As long as you're talking about Larry Wood, the other kind of cool design that he made was the gun bucket. The gun bucket. 1977 through 1976 through 1977. Those are 250 caliber machine gun turret there. Isn't that neat? It did spin around. Pretty cool. A little red line there. Larry Wood. Yep. And Larry Wood also was responsible for a really popular model, which is the Police Cruiser 1974 with the State Police tampo on there. Isn't that neat? This the hood does not open up on this one because by 1974 they had eliminated the roof, the hood opening up, and also it came in a plastic base. Cool car, cool tampo. These are straight through axles, both sides. The 1973 had capped backs, the capped model, cap tires, and then straight through axles there. So those are all Larry Woods right there. These four cars right there. Another cool time during the Redline Flying Colors era was the heavy Chevy. The heavy Chevy was originally designed by Ira Guilford, and by 1974, the the yellow enamel was produced, and this is a very sought after car because muscle cars are, the Redline era Mattel muscle cars really have a strong presence in guys and gals' hearts. The collector loves this beautiful heavy Chevy. Now let's take a look towards, let's go with 1968, the original 16s. This is a VW Volkswagen, custom Volkswagen Hong Kong version. You can tell because the headlights were part of the cast, were part of the base, whereas the US version, the headlights are painted in the front and part of the body casting. You can tell also by the tinted blue glass, the chromy wheels, and the base. Base is showing those four indicative holes that are pretty much the telltale for the Hong Kong version of an original 16 that's also made in the U.S. This is a original 16. This is a custom Corvette, U.S. custom Corvette. It's a nice car. 1968, original 16. As long as you're talking about that, let's see, do I have any others? Yeah, no, I don't. Actually, I have a couple of 69s. Here is a classic 57 Bird. Someone used a little bit too much of their wax. The wax is still in the headlights there. There's the opener. Red taillights. A large gas tank, which would be indicative of a late run olive, and its counterpart in purple. Classic 57 Bird in purple. Nice car. There you go. A couple of 69. Talking about 69s, A little bit of Kenosha muscle here. I live in Wisconsin, so always close to my heart is the custom AMX. And sometimes Mattel during the manufacturing had an issue with overspray, meaning that the hood was opened up a little bit while they were coloring the car, painting the car, and it spilled over into the engine area. So that's what happened with this guy. Stress crack in the back there. Nice little car here. Custom AMX, 1969. That was released along with the Mercedes-Benz 280 SL. 280 SL in purple. Nice little car here. Made in Hong Kong. Cool taillights there. Mercedes-Benz 280 SL. What else was made in 69? Well, let's see. I don't have any others. Yeah, here we go. McLaren. The McLaren was made around that time. Opening hatch. Gunmetal base, they call this gunmetal. It's got that metal that kind of shines with a rainbow of colors. Yeah. I'll put the 69 up there. And then 1970, we are into Tom Daniels' design. Tom Daniels, one of the Mattel engineers, that came up with the sand crab in red. Nice little car here. Canopy is intact. There is your two tailpipes. Sometimes those will be broken off. Canopy may be missing sometimes. Nice little 1970s Tom Daniels design sand crab. A couple more. A Harry Hauler. The Harry Hauler was manufactured in 1971. Canopy opens up, reveals a plastic interior. This is a late run. You can tell by the pipes. The pipe has a when the original Harry Hauler came out, the pipes were separate. What happened is that they were known to be broken. So Mattel, in the later runs, added that little centerpiece right there, that piece of metal, to keep the pipes together so they wouldn't separate and get broken. Harry Hauler. All right, Harry Hauler. And then the last example of combination of the original Spectre Flame swing and wing and its shell promotion counterpart would be this beautiful swing and wing from 1970. This isn't a US model. It had the pull-out engine, the wing that was able to be modified to allow for faster race time down the track, and its counterpart was released as a shell promo in 1973, and you notice that it's missing the wing, obviously, and the motor does not pull out. That's how Mattel was able to, maximize the economies, if you will, eliminate some of the parts, but still have the cars available to the collector. So that's going to take us to the end of this video today. I'm so glad that you joined me on this little excursion and walk down memory lane on die-cast calls. Do stop by often, subscribe and like today. I'll have more for you. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.